Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well. Well, first, taking a look at my Zwift racing app profile, seems that I'm more of a sprinter than climber or anything. As you can see here, yeah, TT I'm the worst, climber I'm bad, pursuiter yeah, but I knew from when I started cycling that I was a puncher because I had like massive legs, and I think I've gained a little bit of weight, so I need to update that. Where's the weight? Yeah, I was going on a diet and then I kind of ate a lot around these dates. So yeah, now I'm like 70 or something, 71 or 70 point something. So yeah, need to update that. I might keep it actually. I don't know. No, am I 70? I don't have a scale, so I went to the gym yesterday and I weighed myself and it was like 71 point whatever. And I had like a coat and everything, so I should be around 70 or even less. Maybe 69. Nice. Today is Tour de Zwift stage number 2. You see that I don't have any hair because this race was done yesterday, and yeah, looking at the profile, you would think this would be like an easy race, like going. It just looks flat, but if you take a look at the oversized graph, if I say so myself, it's not flat. It's more of a rolling terrain, and this is what makes it a little bit dangerous because especially like me, I don't have a resistance in my trainer, so I have to adjust a little bit late. It's kind of a disadvantage, to be honest, to not have any resistance. So yeah, it's kind of causing me a lot of trouble because I can't adjust my power without adjusting my shifters, and this is causing my shifters to kind of I don't know how to say it, cross chain and a lot of other issues. But yeah, still. Regardless, my plan for this was super simple because it's relatively flat and there isn't much of climbing. It's like barely sprint over here, like this one, and like these rollers at the start, which I didn't think a lot of people would plan to attack. Excuse me, I just cut my hair myself over there, so I kind of have hair all over my face. Sorry for that. Um, the goal, okay, if we take, okay, we can't see the full thing, but the goal was go with the group, and if I had any bullets, I would probably attack a little bit early, like around this small hill or something, and come a little bit earlier than the group at the climb and then do the climb myself. Just try to keep like a relatively good pace. I've been able to, okay, so the petite KOM should be a 6 minute, 7 minute effort. And for that, I think I should be able to hold like 3.8 up to 4 watts per kilogram. And yeah, I'm gonna first show you the results of what I had as power numbers, which I think was surprisingly high. And then we're gonna go to the race and show you what happened. Okay, so for the C race, okay, this is not my usual recording setup, so I'm not gonna change it. I placed sixth in, I think I was eighth in the real race. I don't remember correctly, but I had one of my biggest like 5 minutes power. So if you go to my profile, it's like my biggest 5 minutes power. Well, technically I had good 5 minutes power in these two, but still, yeah, I need to adjust my weight, I think. Anyway, uh, so yeah, I was sixth. The average 3.2, not bad. 29 seconds from the leader, which was crazy. I mean, yeah, the leader is something else. Adam Bilak. Let me check his profile. Yeah, he should racing score 500. What? If his Swift racing score is 500, how was he able to join the C race? Seems like it was, yeah, it wasn't much of an effort, to be honest. Anyway, my average heart rate, what was my average? 177. Yeah, I'm kind of cooked, to be honest. Okay, let's take a look at the race. Okay, I was already analyzing it. But let's start with the okay. So I didn't have a good warm up. Maybe you know what? I'm gonna remove myself and I'm gonna show you only the race. I didn't have like a super good warm up, so I was kind of warming up in there. No, actually, now that remember it, I did have a good warm up. As you can see, I have too much hair for what I look like right now. Which, I mean, not bad. Okay, so some ride-ons before we start. And yeah, we start off a little bit too hot, I think. Okay, the group. I'm surprised. I was the first, so I didn't do much of an effort. But then Slay, I don't know what his name is, he bombed the start, and I was like, "What?" You'll see me getting surprised in a second. Yeah, you see, it's like a very late reaction. I was like, What's he doing?" Yeah, we eventually catch up to this dude. I think I was getting a little bit dropped from the group for some reason. Let me check. Yeah, I was dropped from the group for some reason. I had to put in a little bit of effort to get back. And yeah, I don't know what I was. I think I was doing something over there. Probably adjusting headphones, probably muting the podcast as well. I was listening to a podcast and it's kind of demotivating. And then I kind of lost my internet connection. And yeah, you can see the face of disappointment. I was checking my internet and stuff. And I think I got, so yeah, I always have to keep a high power because I don't have a group to draft behind. And I think my internet will come back in like yeah. And I'm at the end of the group, which is not bad because this is like not a worst case scenario. It's probably the best case scenario, to be honest, not getting dropped from the group. Last time this happened, I was super dropped, like I don't know, 300 meters before the main group. But now I was here, and I was at the end of the group, which I don't like because always enjoy to be at the start. Because if there are any splits, um, you won't be able to react to them if you are at the end of the group. So I'm kind of trying to push a little bit more to get just barely at the front. And you will see me, because this is like a descending part, I kind of push a little bit harder to get to the front. Because I always like to get to the front. And there will most likely be a split. I don't remember. Yeah, as you can see, there's like split, but then I think I lower my power a little bit because I know we aren't that far from these people. So we can kind of join them at any moment. And yeah, we both groups join and we're fine. And it's yeah, like these guys doing like 10 watts per kilogram for no reason. It's kind of surprising. I truly want those like fire socks things because it's kind of fun to see them. But yeah, regardless, as you can see, there is like no sound because I mute the game sounds. I don't like to have any sounds, to be honest. I kind of like silence and concentration. Well, sometimes. You can see the group is doing a lot of power, and now I'm trying to like react to that a little bit and then get myself to the front. As you can see, I'm at the end right now. Yeah, my heart rate is already like super high, 178, which is, to be honest, it's upper zone 3 for me. Like 177 probably is the zone 3 heart rate. I can hold this for like a long time. And then I'm pushing a little bit. And you see, yeah, this is why I don't like to be at the end of the group because okay, you see 400 watts trying to get to the front. I think I'll bring all of these people with me. Yeah. You see, it's like if a split like that happens, you'll get dropped like some people over here in the map where I'm highlighting. And yeah, I was like doing a lot of power just a little, just barely a little bit more than what everybody is doing just to get to the front. And yeah, you can see a lot of people split. There's like a lot of splits. Well, not a lot, but like 4 people or 5 most likely. But they'll never rejoin the group because the pace is going to get a little bit higher. As you can see, like now we're pushing 4 watts per kilogram. Now I'm trying to recover a little bit because my heart rate is 180. Now we're entering my zone 4 heart rate, which is not good because this one is like, I don't know, my 1 minute power, 5 minute power heart rate thing. Uh, yeah, trying to stay with the group and minimizing the power as much as I can. Uh, yeah, once we reach, okay, yeah, the groups, we regrouped, blobbing again. I like the word blob. It sounds funny. Anyway, uh, I think this is the part where I recover a lot. As you can see, my heart rate is one. Yeah, I was checking. I saw this guy and I was like checking his heart rate, and if I was the only one cooked, then yeah, I'm the only one that's cooked. So yeah, now my heart rate is going down. It's kind of good because I needed a little bit of recovery. If I didn't have this kind of recovery, I probably would have lost the race. Okay, I did lose the race, but I would have been like 17th or something. Yeah, a little bit of push here because this guy was trying to run away. And I was like having this funny conversation with the other guy. What did he say actually? I don't remember what he said. Okay, it was kind of a funny conversation, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I'm too heavy for this, and I was like, yeah, rest in peace, man. And I was like, thank you for the encouragement. Yeah, it was super funny. Okay, no, not funny. I mean, it was funny at the moment, but yeah. Yeah, I think you can see it right now. Where is it? Let's see. Yeah, the group wasn't doing a lot of power, and I was kind of recovering quite well. Yeah, too fat for the final car. I'm about to cry. And I was like, huh, sounds fun. Let's bully the guy for no reason. Got my keyboard, was super far. I need to get like a standing desk, to be honest. And I was like, rip. I was like, thanks for the encouragement. It's this guy. Where is he? Lestro or something. Yeah, thanks for the support. It was funny. Okay, now we're on the flats, the literal flats. Yeah, so if we don't have any cobbles, it's kind of flat. If you have a lot of cobbles, you can't recover a bit. And yeah, it was fun having conversation with some people, at least. What did I say? I said something. To be honest, I don't remember what I said. Let's see what I say. What I'll say. Slow and steady wins the race, or finishing it but winning not certain. Yeah. What did he say as well? That's for sure. Yeah. Well, so yeah, I'm having the conversation, trying to recover as well, but I couldn't recover because this guy attacked, and then I think there was like two people attacking. Okay, yeah, there was. Okay, excuse me. I think we missed the point where the guy attacked. So yeah, the guy I think attacked at this moment, and he just went. He literally just went, and I was kind of concentrating on this, and I didn't notice him, and the guy just went away for, and everybody let him. And now I noticed, and I was like, what? Are we letting him go? Or maybe he's like alone, I guess. He wouldn't go for such a long term attack. And also, the names cover everything. Yeah, I was like surprised. You can see it's like, why are we letting this guy go? He got like a sizable gap, not gonna lie. And when the second guy tried to bridge, I was like, you know what? I think it's time for me to do some helping. If I'm not gonna win the race, I'm gonna at least ruin ruin it for somebody else. At least I'm not gonna let the other guy win. I'm gonna ruin his whole day. And as you can see, I started pushing. And yeah, if there is two, everybody will follow. So you're gonna see the guy's power behind me. I think I was kind of pulling them, not like pushing. And yeah, like we brought the 5 second gap. This guy came and helped me. Well, I don't know if he was helping me or if he was trying to like also break away, but I was trying to bring this guy back because I know if we let him, this was technically my strategy. I wanted to go away at this moment, but I couldn't. I was like looking at the gap. It was like 1 second. I wanted to go, but then I was like, yeah, nah. it's a little bit too flat for me to be able to go. And then this guy comes in, and I'm pulling everybody, and then I'm gonna go give the elbow. I think where's the elbow? I think I gave the elbow somewhere here. Anyway, and then we all came back together. The guy all again attacks. I don't know if he's the same guy or another one. I think he disconnected. No, yeah, he disconnected. so, so yeah, I was checking who is the one attacking, and I couldn't find him. Another attack from the same guy. I think it's his internet connection. Okay, nothing else happens over here, and I was like recovering quite well, as you can see. My heart rate 170, and then came the climb. So yeah, the climb is where, as you can see, like everything is getting broken down before we start climbing. Some minor attacks, and then we start climbing in 3 seconds. Let's go. And there we go. We start climbing. Okay, let me stop this and let the prayer call finish, and then we come back. Okay, let's continue. Uh, so yeah, we started. I I see. It's like a pain face. I instantly hit 184 heart rate, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of cooked. Not gonna lie. I saw my power numbers, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna hold this. Okay, now that I look at the video, why does my head look absolutely massive? Okay, now I think I know why. Because the angle of the camera, it's a little bit weird. Because it's at this point, my head is closer than my body. That's why it's looking like this. Looks super weird. I wouldn't be super aerodynamic like this. Like, why is my head looking massive? Well, I don't know why. Camera distortions. I'm certain my head looks smaller than my biceps in real life. Well, no, actually, it doesn't. And yeah, I was trying to like stay in the draft as much as possible. I was like 16. I was like, okay, I think it's about time to advance a little bit because the first guys, I'm sure they'll do something interesting. And then I don't know how to advance this. I started advancing a little bit, and yeah, here I think I don't know where I made the mistake of attacking. I think I forgot which corner to attack in, and then or no, I actually I didn't. I didn't have enough power to be honest to attack. I was kind of cooked at this point. Yeah, I was going to stick to the group. We didn't have like this guy didn't have like that big of an advantage, and Lay or whatever his name is, the guy that sprinted out of the gate, also didn't have a lot of like advantage. Okay, only this guy was like very powerful. I mean, he technically is an A class if I'm not mistaken, or B, I think. No, I think it's A. Anyway, so we're going at 3.8 kilograms watts per kilograms. It's kind of crazy. I don't know how I'm able to hold this kind of power. And then I'm pushing. I saw the group getting a little bit further, and I was like, no, actually, I have to do it. You see, closed my eyes, and I'm and like my energy levels are depleting super fast, and I don't know what to do. You can see it's like, god damn, I'm cooked. I was like, my goal was to reach this group and then attack them. I think I reached them, and then when I attacked, I didn't have any more power to go. You see, I like lowered my watts because I was absolutely cooked. Stick with them, and then I tried to attack them, and I couldn't. Well, super sad. Okay, I placed seventh. Not bad. And there you go. Not a bad race, to be honest. Like the strategy, there is no strategy for such stages. A stage like this truly has no strategy. The only strategy there is power. If you have power, you can go up quite fast, as you can see these guys. Yeah, it was mostly like if you rank everybody by their 5 minute power, you can see that like the top seven are the or like the top eight probably yeah seven are the ones that placed in the top seven because of their like if we classify them or rank them based on their 5 minutes power. Because yeah, that this is like an absolute 5 minute power test. There is nothing else to say about this. Yeah, the next race is gonna be a little bit interesting because I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna do all the routes myself. I'm gonna focus a little bit more on zone two, and because I gained a little bit of weight, I'm gonna also focus on losing that weight before the next race, so I can have like at least give my competition like a fair chance. Because I think when I gained weight, I had a bit of an advantage in terms of what's this? Yeah, like the lower end of the spectrum, I think I have an advantage when it comes to because I gained a little bit of weight, like 3 kilograms or four. It's a bit of an advantage. So yeah, I'm gonna have to lose that weight and come back to like 76, 78 again. My weight is 6'7". Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna make that joke ever again. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you in the next stage.